whenever I make a mistake or something, it's always good show. I know you guys play it up and all that, so I don't mind.
And that's how we started off.
Oh, really?
By admitting our faults.
That was you started up, and it was just me. I didn't know you started up, so go on ahead.
I used to do that to Zach all the time in the top 5. It'd be like, wait, are we live? I'm like,
and then it was a boil this freaking big. I didn't believe something that's bigger than my balls. All right, so yeah, I know it's like I have no idea when you went on. So,
well, you don't have the tab open. So, but what's going on though? Rhaegar saying, "Wow." Darth Gator, what's up?
Let's see.
Rest
1,
in peace,
2,
Mr.
3,
Foreman.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait,
8, 9,
what?
10, 11, 12.
Oh, George Foreman died.
Oh yeah.
That's what Jay Lucian's saying. Wow. Well, he was up in age.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, oh man, I liked him, and it's not a surprise. I'm sorry, and it's the man was 11 billion years old, so
he was up in his 80s. Had to been.
It's like we weren't surprised to hear Gene Hackman died. We were surprised to hear that it happened under the circumstances.
Well, yeah, the fact that his wife died apparently, and then he died like a couple days later.
Yeah, everybody was thinking like he died first, and she maybe committed suicide. Turned out completely.
Well,
different.
you don't know. It's like these days. It's like in a lot of cases you have murder suicides, or people have packs.
Yeah.
You know, like that's like, well, if you're gonna go, I'm gonna go with you. You know, you never know. But what's up, Eddie? I guess Desiree saying he's 76. Okay, well, I mean that's
really. I thought he was older than that.
76. That's like Captain Strangelove. I mean,
yeah, I'll tell you what, 76 doesn't seem that old anymore.
Well, it's you're telling Eric, you know, and MARANYA.
I know, right? For Eric, it's only 14 years.
Yeah, I mean,
then think about this: 14 years ago was 2010 or 2011. You know?
Hey, I'm only turning 40, but I mean, I'm like, the way time's going by fast. I'll catch up to you soon.
It's something.
You know, you don't because everybody takes like the days for granted, and this feels like days are getting shorter too. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're fooling around with the weather and stuff. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't know anything. They're talking about controversy about him. People don't like him until he started doing the grills and stuff. I did not.
Yeah, he was a dick when it came to
like an alcoholic.
Breen. No, he by all reports he was a bit of a dick. That's all.
Okay, he was just very narcissist or egotistical
when he was a boxer.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What's up, Glinzer? Remember, and Ducky was saying, I remember seeing him in an episode of Sanford and Son. It was strange seeing him with hair. I watch a lot of Sanford Son, but I don't remember that episode, so I probably haven't watched it. Can I tell a joke here, or will I get permabanned? Well, there's a bunch of wrenches. Take your chance. But
it depends on the joke.
As long as it's not a slur.
Yeah, that's my one.
No slurs towards race, sexual orientation, or gender. Well, I mean, if it's about a woman hitting a curb on the car, you'll allow that. Women driving.
Well, that's not a joke. That's just public. That's public safety announcement. That's all.
But also hello to One Sec Dude, Desert Rose, Jay Lucian, and anyone else that's shown up that I have not said hello to.
All right, I think I am done and almost ready to go. Okay, we have a longer show tonight. Thankfully, we are 4 minutes in and we still haven't started. But we have a longer show tonight because it's one of those situations where we're doing Secret Society of Supervillains. It's a 1970s comic I recommend everybody read. I had the trades for a while but sold them. A lot of fun. It's kind of like the Super Friends in the fact that Darkseid was always the villain. And the same villains always fought the same heroes. And the Funky Flashman was a deal as well. And it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. This is
Glinzer, your permabanned at Geeky Pomo Show. I'll have to go back and unban you because I don't know what that's. What about one of my mods? I don't know what you said, but yeah, they on Twitch. Twitch is really touchy about that, more so than YouTube. YouTube are more relaxed, but Twitch has a whole separate rules. They're very sensitive about things. So what
Weren't they like the porn channel for a while?
Well, for something, yeah, some but as far as
but we're the porn channel with scruples.
I know, right? Yeah,
we're the high class. We're not the beer soaked gin.
But yeah, if you make
by the dock kind of porn. Anyway, we're not the dollhouse. We're pure platinum. Alrighty, we got Secret Society, but the rest of them, Eric is taking a sabbatical because it is the basketball championships. So he may or may not be in and out of live streams this weekend.
Yeah, he said if he wanted 1 billion new viewers, go to Suckaborn one every minute and donate. Yeah. Yeah, a sucker is born every minute and donate all 4 appendages if you want 1 billion viewers. You might have been mistaken for a bot, or just trying to put a link in there. You know? Yeah.
Well, let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is what I get for actually taking a nap or falling asleep before. That's kind of what happened here. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, there is a trade-off though. The girls aren't here, so we'll be able to get through ranking real fast.
Yeah, but the girls
are that's like I said, that's the thing, you know. The upside is that, the downside is the girls aren't here.
I wish my daughter could get on and talk. She's coming home. Yay.
Really? Visiting?
Yeah, she's got to get her visa settled or something like that. And
yeah, okay.
It's like I'm very happy she's coming home. I really do miss her, but I don't want her to come home due to some sort of duress or problem with I've had enough of bureaucracy. If you guys know what's been going on, I've been trying to get my car legal from another state.
Yeah.
And I'm done with bureaucracy, man. I am so stressed out.
Where she was living in New Zealand, right? So they might have a thing laws there, like you can only be there for so long.
Well, yeah, it happened when I was in Thailand as well. It's just the rules.
Unless
you have to leave and then come back.
Unless you get married or something like that, you're if you're in a work visa, you have to renew it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So
where is everyone?
It's a pain in the butt.
Rhaegar, they all decided, to watch sports.
Well, Pixel didn't. Where the is he?
Pixel's working tonight.
I don't see that as an excuse. I see it as an excuse, not a reason. I do not trust that. All righty, let's get this show on the road. I'm all set up here. Yeah, you could tell we're the ones that they love the most. It's like, where's the girls? Where's Breen? I can't have them. We could get, MK could come in or something, where's Dom?
Well, here's one thing. Did you even post a link in the sports ball?
Did I?
Just make sure.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Because we've done this before, and
I have been wondering where the fuck are you guys, and I just never. Yeah, it got buried then by the George Foreman died from Jay Lucian. So, yeah. Jay, come on in, man.
Imagine getting buried by someone who's getting buried.
Speaking of getting buried, did you guys hear that there was a Warner Brothers movie that came out, Looney Tunes? If I had known, I would be at the theater.
Yeah,
I did not know that a Looney Tunes movie came out.
ZACK was talking about it yesterday. He went and saw it. He loved it.
I'm pretty sure he did.
So everybody's
could y'all have at least told anybody that this movie was out?
So here's the thing, it's gonna only be in the theaters for about a week.
I know, of course, yeah, and then they're gonna say nobody wants to watch it.
So here's my thing: is so we're showing the movie. The original was gonna be show the Looney Tunes movie. Batgirl, release it now.
I know, right? That's what I say. I said that at the very beginning. I don't care if it's bad. I want to be the one to say it's bad. I don't need DC or George Zavlav or whatever his name is to tell me it's bad. I could tell you. You know, let me watch it and give you that score. You know, and I mean that for everybody. Anyway, let's go for book one. Let's get this show on the road. Secret Society of Supervillains. Man, you know, Eric should be here. He should be here. He's missing out on the wrong day. You know, he could do this and watch basketball at the same time. But
you know, that's funny. Geek Easy, he's usually on Thursday nights with us this week. He said, how is this different from any other time he's watching sports? He has it in the background.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He does this every week. From what I see, he does this every week. So
he popped in last night towards the end of the stream. He's like, yeah, the games suck right now. So he jumped on, and then he's like, we're going to end. And he's like, hey, look, it's actually a good game again. I gotta go.
Go figure. All right. Anyway. He has his addictions.
You know.
All right, here is book one. Go on ahead. You could start us off on
it's
this.
not an addiction if you admit that you just like doing it. Honestly, the gorilla pushing. Oh, okay, it's not the real Batman in there. I was like,
that yellow robotics was actual blood, guts, and bone. That would definitely be a 10 right away. But
I mean, I was gonna say, forget Bane. Gorilla God did it first. But yeah, I like the rogues on there. And it's just such a stupid cover, but I love it though. It's the way they draw the characters, you know, the straw and stuff. It's a 10. I love it.
All righty. This is actually, I've loved this cover as well since the beginning. And like I said, this is the cover of the trade paperback too. So I was looking at this quite a bit.
It's also dumb because it's like, oh yeah, we defeated this strong Justice League. We'll be able to, it's a big cakewalk for the real ones, right?
Oh, those are robotics. That's wires and stuff.
But even that, robots they're nothing like humans. They have no emotion. They can't make decisions.
This is the end of those junk heroes. Grodd, today we crush the robot Justice League, Captain Cold. Tomorrow we destroy the real. And for some reason, the rest of them seem to be running away. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I dig this. The whole fact that they're shoving it into a 1970s metal garbage can. Yeah, it's to me, it's a 10 as well.
I miss those. Now we're forced to the stupid plastic ones where I live.
Those big ass ones you can climb into, and
yeah. You know, though, here's something smarter, Grodd. Next time, don't destroy the robot or robots. Kill the real Justice League and replace them with your own puppets. You can control them from the
hold on just a second before we get going here. I feel like this show is almost secondary. I'm doing so much right now.
All right, I'll read out the chats.
Oh, hold on just a sec. I'm gonna send a just a little nudge. Here you go, Eric. Come on in.
But
all right.
We're gonna start off with our first score though. Here it looks like it's gonna be Glinzer. I don't see any other scores before that. But here's a J popping in.
We have a Lucian sighting.
That's a 9, almost a 10.
The sighting of a J Lucian.
That's all.
All right.
No, a 9's usually for Zach.
9. Alrighty.
Glinzer comes in with an 8. And Eddie Raymond's like, oh my gosh, actually, it's trash. Actually, mean, you know. Patrick Sargent gives it a 9. Dark Admiral comes in with a 10. MK says, yeah, it got unbanned. I'm not sure what you're talking about here. Desert Rose says 9. Henry Jimmick says it's a 7.
Michael Taylor.
And we got 1s. What about Michael Taylor?
I was saying hi to him.
Oh, okay. Let me take. I know. I'm interrupting this show so much. I'm the host, and I'm destroying my show. One slick. You have a box filled with the war books, and then half of a short box. All righty. So at this point, do you want me to save the short box and send the box of the war books, which I think would actually be about 10, maybe 15 because of the weight and such? But let me know. All right.
All right.
Go on ahead. I won't interrupt again.
So we had one Slick said it was a 9. Dark Gato says, I love this cover. It's hilarious. It's a meow 10. Dragon comes in with an 8. Jay once again says 9. And he says, I'll go for a 7. It's just camp.
Yeah, that's what makes it awesome.
Manga Reader says 10. Glenzer, we're already on a better score path than the White Queen. Yes, it only took evil villains. Rhaegar says 9. Michael Taylor says 9. WB and Disney have their crap backwards. WB cancels their movie that's good and limits it. Disney should never have put out Snow White, let alone in the movies.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see the waste management conversation on this. Let's see. Then it's a lot of hellos and hellos. Yeah, save the short box. We'll send the war books. All righty. Yeah, it'll be like I said, it's going to be around between 10 and 15, I'm sure, for the shipping on that, because those books they're magazine sized books. They're pretty heavy, but yeah. All right. Let's get the stop. And all righty, here we go. And what the score we got here is 3 7s. We've got 2 8s, taking out 5 of those 6 10s and then 7 9s. So there's like, God dang it. I almost shut myself down again. All right, where's what I need? Here it is. Okay, here we go. And I don't know what's going on. All right,
yes,
this is a 9.
Yes, hit the delete button.
I did that last time. One of the things we were late over is that I finished up the tier list and then I hit delete instead of post. So, yeah, a lot of fun, kids. All right, Jay's here. Let's go for book 2. Oh, normally I don't drop that. All right, so let's say go for book 2. All right, and it's all the same book. We've got, oh, by the way, we also have 16 issues tonight because there's 15 to the series. I figured why not just take care of all. And then there's a DC special for it. So there you go. All right, Jay, number 2.
That is a 10. That doesn't even need much explanation. That just is a full-on Bronze Age 10 right there. Great action. Great cityscape in the background. Yeah, just perfect.
And how about you? RDV, if that is right.
So that's supposed to be Captain Comet? I've never heard of this guy before.
That is Captain Comet.
Wow.
Comet, not comic, if y'all
I did say
right.
Comet.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm just helping out the hearing impaired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go 9.
All right. Okay, please. By all means, explain why.
Well, one, the Captain Comet thing, it just looks kind of generic, for the villain. I do like the rest, everything else behind there. It's just like, why is he like throwing his hands out wide open? Oh, I gotta do this. My arms stretched backwards for Green Lantern. It's kind of weird.
He got punched. He's getting punched in the sky, dude.
When people get punched, they don't put their arms back like that.
Maybe he's also dancing inside.
Also, doesn't he have constructs yet in the early secret, or is it later?
No, he has constructs. I don't know why that. This is Bronze Age. I don't know.
That's why he didn't use his constructs.
Well, he's under Grodd's mental control.
Is he?
Okay. No. Wait, no, because Captain Comet's under.
The Comet is, yeah.
I thought he just okay.
Maybe they both are.
They both, yeah. His girlfriend, and so is Captain Comet.
All right, so here we have somebody named Tijana Wood doing the cover, as well as Ernie Chan.
That can't be right. Tijana Wood. That sounds female, and as we all know, females were not allowed.
No woman has been in comics until 2013. Yeah, right. True. So they lied to us.
They did.
All righty. Look, I dig this. My friends want you dead, Green Lantern. If that's what my friends want, that's the way it's going to be. And we see Star Sapphire saying, and what Captain Comet doesn't finish, Gorilla Grodd will. Dun, dun, dun. I agree with RDV. This is a 9. I like I actually like the whole layout there. Of course, he is a little ridiculous in the crucified pose there, but a lot of fun to be had on this. Alrighty, let's go to the chat.
I would buy this book based on that cover alone. That's how much art.
That would be a smart decision. This is a fun series.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Glenzer says 9. 16 comics remain. No, 15 now, but 14 after this. Darth Kato says 9. 9. You want to take over here, Bubba?
Who's Bub?
Okay, so go on ahead. Yeah, you want to take it?
All right, we looked at that.
I agree. Rhaegar.
He just said it.
I agree. It's a 10, says Rhaegar. All right, now you.
And Jeremic says, book 2, it's average. It's a 6. God, is Captain Caveman? Really? All right. Eddie says 6. It's just fighting. See? He's not impressed. One Slick Dude says 9. MKF says 10. Al Michael Taylor says 10. And Derek Edmo says 9. Ethereal Dragon says 7. Where's Maranya? Maranya is busy tonight. That's why she wasn't at the reading tonight. And Desert Rose says 10. Lots of bam pow action. Henry Jurek says it's Marie Severin. She drew a lot of covers.
Lies! There have been no women in comics until 2016.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe it wasn't Marie at the time.
I think it was Martin Severin, but they needed to act like women were in.
Maybe it's Maurice.
The whole feminist women's lib thing. But yeah, all the women in the world in 2016 told you that there were no women in comics until they came along.
Are you a German cat now? I don't know. Are you?
Believe all women. All right.
You could be a German cat. We don't know.
Jennifer Lawrence was the first woman in comics. Exactly. I remember that.
Right.
Okay, let's get the email to say there were no lesbians in comics until 2016. There you go. All righty, let's get the stop. And I'm already down. Did you read everybody's scores?
Yeah. Everybody, that's
all righty. What I got was damn. There's something sticky on my pen. What is this?
I don't want to know. We're moving on.
All right. Do I want to know? The hell is this? Oh, I know what that is. Okay. I was eating jelly beans and I fed some to Twiddles. Not Twiddles. I'm sorry, Pistachio.
Oh no! I was gonna say if you're feeding the Twiddles, you still got the bird.
He had it on his beak, and then he goes over to the pins. Of course, he's just like Twiddles in the fact that the pins are his enemy. Yeah. Summoner says 6. All righty. So we've got 3 6s, 1 7, taking out the 4 10s, and we have 6 9s left. All righty. So far, we got 2 9s, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. I need to buy a new mouse because Pistachio thinks it's fun to eat the wheel. Okay, let's go with book number 3. Book 3. Let's see. What is EBC sock? I do want to know. Kato is an EBC sock. Oh! Okay, Eric's Black Cat sock puppet. Okay, there we go. All righty, so let's see. Book number 3. I start us off, and it looks like this. So we have Darkseid, who does not look like Darkseid looking onto a monitor as the heroes and villains are fighting, and we've got Calabac going, "See, great Darkseid, Mantis cannot stop the supervillains, only I can bring you their heads." Wait, what? He's trying to stop the supervillains? Okay. Let's see. Grodd, the Super Gorilla, Captain Cold, Manhunter. Darkseid looks funky here, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like Darkseid at all, does
You
it?
know who he looks like? Have you ever seen Vegas Vacation? His name was Soupy Sales.
I won the money.
That's it. I won the money. He looks like him playing Darkseid. That is so weird. I cannot give this a 10 because of the way Darkseid looks on this. it's not a horrible cover. I'm going 6 on this one. What do you say there, RDV?
Alrighty. Looking at this, I thought it's a side at first. I didn't realize Darkseid. It's
weird.
It's a 4. I'm sorry, I can't give you anything higher than that.
It's Darkseid just looking weird on the cover.
I usually you have one job. I don't care what the rest of them look like, but Darkseid does not look like he's just like a Scorpius from Farscape.
No,
yeah, it does look like
granted, Darkseid wasn't the god villain that he would become.
All right,
but still, what do you think, Jay?
I was teetering on 5, but I'm going to go with VENKMAN. I'm giving it a 4. The idea of it's cool. If this would have been executed, this could have been an awesome picture. But yeah, the Darkseid thing is just too much of a takes off at least 5 points by itself.
Oh, and Glenzie, you're unbanned on Twitter, or not on Twitter, but Twitch. Sorry about that.
All righty, so let's start with Glenzer there.
All right, good Glenzer. We'll start with him. Yes, he says 6, and Henry Jermek says book 3. It is not good. It is a 5. And then we get 2 7s in a row from Dark Admiral, and one's like, dude, Desert Rose is saying, you know what? I'll give it a 5. Society versus Darkseid Army. It's a 9, says Eddie Raymond. Darth Kato says, I'm not feeling this one. It's a 5. Summer says, you know what, guys? I like this one. It's a 9.
Awesome.
Yeah. Summer says he does look like Darkseid. In what universe? I guess this one. Michael Taylor's coming with a 5. Are there any heroes on the cover, says Glenzer?
Yeah, Manhunter.
And Comet, right?
Or
was he a villain?
Well, that's Manhunter that's on the cover right there. So,
right?
Yeah, he's the only one. I don't know if they knew he was hero or if they weren't writing him, but I do know that.
Is that Calabec in the purple? The one who's yelling at the Darkseid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I don't recognize him. In the cartoons, he has a green one on, and he looks weirder. Where we at there? Okay. Darkseid looks like Desaad. Regulars agree with me. MKF says 8.
No, he says he looks Desad.
Oh, Desaad. My bad.
I thought that was clever.
Yeah. All right. Rhaegar says 4. Is the Video Dragon going to come through and not disappoint? Glenster says 2 Lev Crew singing Unbanned in USA. But is it? We already got a score though. Ethereal Dragon says terrible Darkseid. Static Fighting 4.
All righty. And let's see. That is that. Did I get the stop? Let's see. SDOP. And let's score this puppy out. There were no 10s, but we have 4 4s taking out the 2 9s, 1 of the 8s, and 1 of the 7s. And then we have 4 5s taking out the last 7, the 2 6s, with 2 5s left. This is a lowly 5, ladies and gentlemen. I think we need Eric to come in and save his title here. They're not, I mean, we've got 2 9s, but come on, we just got a 5.
You know what's going to happen, right?
What?
Eric's going to be like, I have all this freedom. Why didn't I just do this earlier? He's talking about skipping the auction. He's not going to be, I'm not going to see him until Monday. That's what he said.
I may need to go and mess with his TV until he gets on the internet.
That's right. You drove 4 hours just to disable his TV?
Yeah, just to save the auctions and get him back to work here. Yeah. All righty, here's book number 4, RDV.
Don't worry, we got a quiet.
Or here's book number 4, Evil Black Cat.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
What's up, Darth Kato?
The Evil Black
That's
Cat
not
is
Darth
here.
Kato?
No, that's MKF 30.
Oh man, how'd you know?
That was actually pretty good, dude.
Damn, I thought I had everybody.
The reason I knew right away, I'm like, because first of all, he didn't insult anybody, and we could actually hear him.
Oh man, damn, you got
Yeah,
me.
he's not whispering at this hour.
But yeah, that's my Evil Black Cat, yo. Hello and good teen. I am the Evil Black Cat.
Yeah, I think he's right. The one tell is that we can clearly hear you. But otherwise, yeah, that's a very good evil black cat. Plus, yeah,
yes, Uncle Teen. Yes, go die now.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Damn.
Age jokes.
Wasn't
All
for
righty,
Vector.
MK.
Eric says, "I'll read a book instead." Well, that's so fun.
Well, Eric, we need some scores here, man. What do you say? What do you think about this one, MK?
Let's see here. So it's good. I like the expression on the is that the Grodd, right? I'm assuming that's Grodd.
Yeah, Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah.
Yep.
It looks funny. Yeah. Yeah. Like, and everybody tackling him, and Orion in the background, like, just looks like he's skiing in the air. I mean, I know that's his. I think that's his Orion. Oh, Black Racer. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll go 9 on this one. I just, it's a pretty cool action sequence. I like the train about to run everybody over.
All righty. And how about you, RDV?
The Black Racer, his touch means death. But the funny part, everyone's holding a Grodd back, and you see Captain Boomer in the background, and he's like, "I ain't getting anywhere near this."
He like pops up, like, "Hi."
Oh, who will hit him first, the train or the E train? I don't know, the Black Racer or the E. Honestly, Calabac, I remember I look at him, he only reminds you of Immortal from Invincible.
with the beard and such. But hey, remember, he came first.
Well, that's gross. I didn't know that. But
oh, dude.
Only on a DC super villains where they keep the black man down. Poor Grodd.
Okay.
It's an 8.
No, if I could clip that out, I would, dude. It's an 8. Okay, let's move on. Jay, what do you think?
I'm gonna give it an 8 too. Black Racer's touch looks like it'll take you to Candyland before it'll take you to death. I do not like his color scheme there. That is not fitting for
like why is he's called the Black Racer? Why don't they give him an actual black costume?
They eventually did, but I don't know.
Because, like, as I said, otherwise it's like really on the nose there. It's like, wait.
In the beginning, it was a little iffy. It was, yeah.
And why would you need to ski through space? I mean, why would you need to surf through space too? But,
the surfer and the skier. I mean, Jack Kirby, God bless him, could draw creatively. He couldn't write creatively. All right, so we got an 8 from Glenzer, and continue there with Henry, and I'll write everything down.
Alrighty. Henry says, book 4. Another nothing cover 5. And Dark Admiral March here is laughing. Darth Kato says 8. No Akron, pretty cheap, says Henry. 8 bar, 8 each, just bros brawling, says Eddie. Michael Terrace says 10. Cool train cover. Desiree says 7. One Slick 2 says the background looks incomplete. Train coming out of nowhere.
He's right. I mean, because that clearly is a subway or a city train, so you can't tell where it is. Is it underground? Is it above ground? I don't know. Who cares?
Summer says, you know what? I'd give it a 6, but with more than 2 characters, it goes up to a 7. Dark Admiral March Harris says 9. Michael there says it's the Ingleton train.
I'm sorry, I don't even get that one.
It's the E train.
Oh, the E train. Okay. No,
don't worry, if it's on YouTube, it's gonna derail.
Ah, there you are. We're friends. Okay, so anywho.
Dragon says 7. Give VENKMAN a shovel. Says 8 is a score. ZACK has entered the chat. Okay, well, you're not. Okay, you're in here. I'm not. It's not a score either. I think that's it though. The score.
Alrighty.
Some Nimrod and Amazon is selling the McGinnis Hulk Omni for $2,826.77 in acceptable condition.
That's rough. Yeah. I hate the fact that those things go up so much. I've been looking for the Legion of Superheroes Volume 2, and it's like at $300-400 already. Alrighty, so we have 1 5 taking out that 1 10. We have 4 7s taking out those 4 9s, leaving 6 8s. Alrighty, we have not seen a 10 yet. I don't know if we will tonight.
There is a new Young Justice in the collection up though.
Is it the new one?
2000s yet?
Oh, the 2000 one. Okay.
Yeah, and it has a few other trades in it. It's on the miss. It's $150, but at going in stock trade, I'm sure it's probably like going on 75 or maybe.
Yeah, I need to get the second Daredevil. Let's see. Go for
Which
book
one? I
5.
think the Frank Millers or just in general?
Oh no, the just in general. I've got volume 1, which covers issue like 1 through 20 or 30.
Yeah.
I want the next one, book 2. I've already got the Daredevil, the Frank Millers. I've got those in the individual
Probably
trades.
cheaper to get the Masterworks than it is to get the Epics.
Yeah, maybe, probably. I mean, I've already got the Frank Miller.
But it all depends if you want hardcover or if you do want soft cover. No.
But I do like the omnibuses. I've been reading the Squadron Supreme.
You know what I want? I want them to do a hardcover like deluxe oversized ones. Like I did that for a few books. I got that for Firepower. The other one was Deadly Class. Those oversized hardcover collections. They're really cool.
All righty, let's go for book 5, and that is at RDB. All righty, let's see if I can find it here.
Yeah. Like you look at the size for the oversized collections for Deadly Class. Those oversized hardcover collections. Those are nice because they actually have bigger print font in there.
These are the Daredevil ones. Man, the red back. They kind of all go together because they've got the same. But but
after a while, I bet you it's going to happen. One's going to be above the other one. The black line's going to be on the top part instead of being on the bottom on the spine. They always do that. They never match. There's going to be one that's going to be like completely opposite.
Yeah. They did that with these. So yeah.
See.
Yep.
All right. So for this one here, I'm still not used to Kermit.
What Kermit?
The neck.
That's not Kermit. That's not Deathstroke. That's Sinestro.
I know, but I'm saying it's got the Kermit. Remember Kermit has that same spiky thing around his neck?
Oh, the collar? Yeah.
Collar, yeah. So I'm not so used to it. It's like, or it's like, I'm going to put this costume. Oh, crap. I forgot the headpiece. Pops right through it. Rips. The city's on fire. Wow, the city's actually falling apart.
Yeah, it's getting destroyed.
It's the Ernie Chan cover 2 from 1976. Cool, and it's got the crisis wave going and the building falling. Not a fan of how Hawkman's pose, but everything else is a 10.
It says Ernie Chan and Tachana Wood, who
if you look at the UPC, it says Ernie Chan right above.
Tachana Wood is a comic book artist born in Germany. Her given name was Tatiana, I'm pretty sure, Weintraub, which was changed when she married Wally Wood. Oh, okay. She married into...
Yeah, she did a lot.
She attended the Trafalgar School of Fashion in New York. In the 1950s, she began work with EC on Two-Fisted Tales. In the 1970s, she worked on DC's Animal Man. In 1971 and 74, she won the Shazam Award for Best Colorist. And she's been on... Animal Man, the 1990s one, Swamp Thing, Warlord, the Saga of Swamp Thing. This lady's got some credits, yo.
Do you know the other reason why I'm giving this 10?
Why?
Because it's San Francisco. Goodbye.
So my guess is she's an inker and colorist because she's on some incredible... Some of my favorite 70s Justice League covers. Yeah, so this lady's got some talent. So.
Yeah, she's popped up a lot before. I said she's one of the few female artists that popped up back in the day.
In 2016, of course, not 1970s. All right, what do you think, Jake?
Is she even alive?
At first glance, you would think the destruction is being caused by the heroes fighting, but really, that's just a Friday in San Francisco.
Oh, of course, yes.
I'm gonna have to go 7. I like it, but it's just some things are off about it. Really, Hawkman's the only thing that's close to a 10 here for me, but it's good.
And now we know your comic book crush.
Yeah, it's Hawkman.
Well, it's Thundercats.
Yes.
Oh.
Alrighty, we got a 7 from Jay. What do you say there, MK?
This one I'll go. Yeah, crazy action sequence, the building falling down, everything. I think I'll go 9 with this one. Yeah, I just like the background stuff going on. A lot besides the fight. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So
I'm going 10 on this one as well. This is a great image. Captain Comet back there trying to save the building from falling. Green Lantern just running over, not helping Captain Comet, but going to attack his villain. Too late, the Citadel goes, and you go with it. Alrighty, yeah.
You know what's going to happen though, right? So when we start ranking the Hawkman covers, we got to change the 10, so it's Hawk to a 10.
There you go. Yes. What'd you say again there, MK?
9.
Yeah.
Alrighty, cool. Let's get to the chat.
The licorice is delicious. Okay, thank you. Better get the omnibus. Frank Miller Daredevil is cheaper. Glinzer starting off the score saying 9. Dark Admiral March Harris says 9. Then Henry says Ernie Chua or Ernie Chan cover. Again, not a fan. 5. I guess so. Alrighty then, Michael Taylor says 10. Cool, very cool action color, a cover and very nice detail. Eddie says 7. Only Yellow Lantern stood out. Every time I see Born Again, now I hear it in Adam Warlock's voice from his ultimate. Desert Rose says 8. Glinzer says, okay, they're Thomas else. Darth Kato says 9. Alright. 8 says Summer because it mentioned San Francisco. It's close home to me. All right. Well, it's not the real San Francisco. There'd be poop on the side of that building. What do we got here? No One Sick Dude says 9. It has some minor flaws, but acceptable. Rager says he has armpits. I guess we're talking about
Hawkman, I guess, yeah. I mean, everybody does, but
why aren't they hairy though? See,
he has wings.
Man shaves.
better airflow when he's flying.
He's like, I will have nothing covering this magnificent chest except for my strap.
Someone lives in
I mean, actually, that makes sense. If you had that strap right on the front, would you risk getting your chest hair caught in it?
Ooh, no, that would hurt. That would not.
Yeah,
good.
that actually makes sense.
Darth Kato says every time I look on the screen, MK has a different picture. That's because it's actually Evil Black Cat impersonating MK.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glenn says that someone who lives in the Bay Area. I like the cover. It shows San Francisco being destroyed.
It's actually Amy impersonating MK. You'll find out when he comes back on with her higher voice.
That was MK impersonating Evil Black Cat impersonating MK.
Yeah, it's me, Amy. If I want to,
I could just go back to my normal voice. And then
all right. And we got to stop. Let's see. We got 1 5.
Rager with the 8 was the last one.
Oh, okay. Well, go.
They go Dragon and 7.
All righty. We've got 1 5 taking out one of the 3 10s, and then 4 7s taking out 2 10s and 2 9s. And then we've got 3 9s left versus 2 8s, and the 9s win, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. We haven't made it to 10 yet, but we have had a few 9s. This is the third, as a matter of fact. Okay, let's see what is next. And this is book number 6 going to Jay. Go for book 6. All right.
Book 6.
Book. All righty. And here you go, Jay.
Ooh, let's see here. Yeah, I'm liking this. Boy, they really did for about 10 years. They really tried to push Captain Comet, didn't they? Off and on. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I like this a lot. Lots going on here. It's simple, fun. I'm gonna give it a 10. There's your 10.
All righty. And MK, what do you say?
I will go. Let's see. Wow, yeah, I like how those two in the background are on a stick. That's kind of interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
they should have more meats on sticks. That's what I would say.
But I just noticed how Captain Comet grabbed that sword. That's got to hurt.
Actually, it looks like a metronome kind of thing. You know,
It almost
one of
looks like
those
it's
music
under his
things.
hand.
It says under his hand. Actually, his hand's facing up.
But grabbed it, but it grabbed it out of his hand, though. See?
No, I don't think it's in
What
his
is
hand.
the
Though.
sinister scheme of the terrifying trio? Captain Cold, Captain Boomerang, and Captain Stingery.
Yeah.
You're too late. Comet are hostages of frozen to death. And
I
let's see,
guess
Flash
I'll
after
go
killing
on
Flash.
like 9 here. You know, it's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, RDB, what do you think?
Captain Comet's got his right hand palm up, and he knocked the sword down onto his leg.
But it's like going towards him, though. Because you can see little
You
lines.
know what I mean? Yeah, it might go into his gut or a little bit, his waist.
Wait, the sword is being grabbed by Captain Comet.
That's what it
No, it's
looks
not.
like.
No, it's
Blade
not.
part.
Look at his.
That is.
No, look at his hand, and look down where it's actually above the sword.
I think it's supposed to be him grabbing it. It's just a bad draw.
No, he's grabbing it from underneath. He grabbed it and he pulled.
Yeah, no,
That's
Because
what
the other guy, the bad guys released the sword.
Oh, yeah,
Captain
too.
Comet is disarmed.
yeah,
this
but where
dude.
his actual top of his hand though is above the actual blade of the sword. If you look at the line there.
No, he's grabbing onto it like this. Like if it was a
Nope.
pin, he's grabbing.
We'll
it
agree
like
to disagree, sir. I have better eyes.
Okay.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
All righty, ladies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first poll, a poll of the night.
Anyway, though, I will give this Flash Gordon 10 because what Captain Boomerang said. Hey, mate, you're too late. Our hostages have frozen to death. What? A villain actually kill people? Nah.
Right. Really? Did I not? Okay. Anywho, are we going to the chat here? Sorry,
Well,
I
yeah,
got it.
unless who else has got the rankings.
Okay, no, everybody's ranking. Okay, let's see.
Alrighty then. Glenzer comes in
Oh,
with
hold
a
on.
9.
Okay, so we had what did you give it, RDB?
I give it a 10.
Okay, and what'd you give it, Jay?
Gave it a 10.
Okay. And there we go. All right, we're all good. Let's go to the chat.
All right. Glenzer says it's a 9. Darth Kato says this is a fun cover. Lots of me action. It's a meow 10. Henry Jermick says book 6 is an average 6. Admiral coming in with actual looks like he's got a 10 there. Desert Rose coming in with a 9. And then we got Eddie saying 7. Only Black Canary and the Pirate Guy stood out. Well, I mean, we all saw Black Canary first. Michael Taylor says, cool action cover. What's up, the Tony? They're all saying hello to Tony. And then we're being called nerds for arguing.
It's a comic book channel. We argue about nerdy shit.
Rhaegar says 6. Intricacy of that UPC code is stellar. It adds the action.
Yes.
If they're drinking, says 8.
Alrighty, and I do believe that is the last
Yeah, well,
of
that
the
was-
scores. I found comic books I forgot I had. That is always fun. Alrighty, and let's get the scoring on this. We have 2 6s taking out 2 6s and 1 7 taking out 3 of those 5 10s. We've got 2 left. We've got 3 8s, and it takes out the last 10s and 1 of the 9s, leaving 3 left. So this
Did you
one's a
get
9 as
skipped?
well.
Did you get one skipped?
One skipped. Did we read off one skipped, or is he one skipped again?
I saw Tony Hayes. Where was 1 6? Okay, 8 background is confusing with the window and the crates inside it. Or outside, they are really weak on the backgrounds in this series. I apologize. I saw a lot of Hey Tonys, and you kind of slipped them.
I got his score. We just didn't read it off.
Yeah.
All righty. We are there is an elusiveness for the 10s. 4 10s, 1 8, 1 5 of all things. I do believe it is MK's turn again. Let's go for book 7. There we go. There we are. And MK, here's book 7.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like this one. This one's like a 10 to me. I like everybody on top of Superman there. Oh, I didn't even see the guy in the middle initially. Yeah, it kind of looks like he's getting his soul sucked. You know, like Shang Tsung. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I like the view from Hawkgirl, and trying to figure out who is that. Monel next.
Captain Comet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Captain Comet. Okay, yeah, pretty cool cover. I mean, I like the yeah, it's definitely like a dark, grittier cover for sure. It's interesting how he's got like the, what do you call it? I don't even know. Almost look like, you know, when someone dies in the street and they have like the outline like around.
Not all of us live in New York, dude.
Oh, right.
I mean, I'm close to Milwaukee, Chicago. I've seen it.
That's true. Yeah. I'll go 10 on
And
this.
I'm from Florida. Whoever dies in the street gets fed to the gators. It's a thing.
Oh, okay.
No one dies in the street. Yeah.
What about Indianapolis, though? I mean, you know, like, what do they do there?
I can't give up about what Indianapolis does.
All right. But it's the Buckler and Rubenstein cover.
What do you? Okay, so what do you score this?
Yeah, I'll give it a 10. Yeah. I like
All
it.
right. So how about you, RDB?
3 men sucking the soul out of Superman.
I know. I was thinking about joking that one too. I like this. People are on top of Superman sucking.
Felix Faust, and is that Abracadabra on the far right?
Yes.
Yep.
We've got Felix Faust. Hold on, let me get back to there. We have Felix Faust. We have what looks like a Mandrake. I don't know the guy in the Wizard's outfit. If anybody could say, by all means, let us know.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's Mumbo Jumbo from Teen Titans.
I've got it actually pulled up here. So yeah, hold on just a sec. Anywho, please continue with.
Sheer, you got Sheer on there too. It's just swinging her mace right there. It looks kind of cool. I always like seeing Felix Faust. And you got Drunk James Mason as a wizard. It's a 10. Green guy.
Okay, so it's the Wizard.
Yeah.
It's
Felix Faust.
Felix Faust, and I'm trying to get the other guy here.
I
Matter Master.
Really?
Master, huh?
Yeah.
I would have went with Abracadabra because the whole, his hat and everything,
Well, that's the Wizard.
The guy on the right is the wizard?
Yeah. It's Matter Master, Felix Faust, and the Wizard.
What's the matter, Master? David Copperfield, yes. All right, though. Next person. Score.
Jay.
Yeah, I'm going 10 on this. It's menacing, lots of colors, lots of good stuff going on here. 10.
A lot of hands-on experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did you score at RDB? 8?
No, I said 10.
10. All right. Wow, all 4 of us. Cool. Let's get to the chat.
And we get another 10 from Glinzer.
Cool.
Henry says it's okay. It's a 7. But Admiral Cherish here, he says, you know what? It's actually a 10. Once a dude says this is okay. It's a good solid cover. Finally, a 10. Tony Hayes says, is the pastoral from the D&D cartoon? I like it. 8. Darth Cato coming in with a 10. Michael Taylor coming in with a 10. Magic is Superman's other weakness. Yes.
I like this one at MK. I like the view of Hawk Girl as well. Hail all heterosexual males.
Yeah, he said it for me. I wasn't going to say, I was like, oh, he said it though. Desert Rose says 10. All right. Eddie says 3 wizards attacked Superman at the same time. 10. Yes, Boy Scout is weaker. Magic it's canon. Rhaegar says 9. Ethereal Dragon says 8. Rhaegar says, you know what? Screw that. Bump me up to a 10.
Oh, okay.
Lindsay
And
says
Rhaegar was 9 at first, so now he's a 10. All right.
Lindsay says it's probably going to be the first 10 of the night.
It looks. I mean, it is because we don't have enough people here to fight it. And Tony Hayes decides to go right past all and just say, "Hey, nice tits on hot girl."
I like this. I like this. People are on top of Superman sucking. Angle Team 2025. He's
that's
trying
what-
to get. He's trying to get promoted by DC. Okay.
That's what him. I know, right? That's what what's his name? MK said. So we got 1 7 2 8s and 14 10s on this one. Okay.
I mean, you gotta balance it out. If we're objectifying women, you gotta objectify the guy too.
I guess so.
Right?
Guess so. Yeah. All righty. Let's. That was MK. So I guess I get the next one. It is book number 8. Good. Third book. 8. Already here. And book 8 is this. There we go. Oh man. Okay. First of all, this is a cool ass cover. Kid Flash running around doing his thing. Captain Comet looking dead in Gorilla Grodd's eyes. I am a huge fan, by the way, of the Trickster. So anytime he shows up on a cover, I kind of dig on it. Gorilla Grodd still looks off. You know, he's not the Grodd we know. He almost looks like the Ultra Humanite, just colored black instead of white.
Wouldn't that be Grodd anyway?
Yeah. But no, Grodd is kind of always drawn wider.
Bigger, yeah, bigger.
Yeah. Keep your grip on Captain Comet, Grodd. I'll free you from the Kid Flash's whirlwind trap. I'm giving this a 10. This is just an absolute campy 1970s awesome superhero cover. I'm giving it a 10. I love this one. This might be my favorite so far. What do you say there, RDV?
10.
All righty then. And Jay, how about you?
I'm also going to go with a 10. Lots of cool here.
Okay, MK.
Yeah, I'll also go 10. I like the action sequence. A lot of guys with lightning bolts on them, and Grodd kind of reminds me of the dude from He-Man here, just the way he's drawn a little bit. I can't remember his name. What's it, like 8-Man or something? I don't know.
Gorilla God.
Man-Ape? No, wait, that's Marvel.
Mandrake is the ape guy.
I'm an ape guy. I'm an ape guy. Well,
Yeah,
I'm an ape guy.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, that guy.
Mandrill.
That's just New
It was
Universe.
Marvel.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think we are all unanimous here, right? Let's go to the chat.
We go to the chat here, and we finally get we get a good score here. We get a 9. Henry says, book 8, it's okay, it's a 7. Pride, he says, problem too bright. In fact, my eye go down 8.
All righty.
Michael Taylor says 10. Very cool cover. Color is a nice detail. Darth Kato says 9. Tony says 8. Admiral's hair says 10. One slick dude says 9. Henry Jerick says, would you pay thousands of dollars or want a poster of this on your wall? Hell no. That's why it's a 7. Glenn says this will be 9.5.
Would you
Wait.
pay thousands of dollars or
Yeah.
want a poster of this on your wall? I don't understand. I don't get how those two correlate. 9.
Oh, he's
okay.
saying, would you rather just print it off as a poster, or would you rather spend thousands of dollars on it to own it, the issue?
I think the original art.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I think that's it. Would you? That's it. Would you buy this as original art for $1,000? If I
No.
had it, if I had that money to spend, but I can't even spend $1,000 on a car right now.
Well, Glinzer gives it a 10. Ethereal Dragon gives it a 10.
All righty.
And then we got Desert Rose and Drager coming both with 8s.
Okie dokies, kids. All right, let's see where it stands. Sorry, original art. No worries. Yeah, I worked it out there, man. No worries. I mean, that's actually a pretty good question. That is a pretty good question. But remember, this is all about fun, looking at the covers. So if that's the way you judge it, that's awesome. That is an awesome way for.
Yeah, I want that Emma Frost Sins of the Sinister Closer.
I would have to explain things to my wife if I got that cover blown up to a poster on my wall.
Plot twist.
I would have to deal with my wife, and I do not like.
Do you know how married men get around that? They get their wife to pose as Emma Frost.
Okay, I'm going to say something that's going to sound really bad, but I understand that I am in the same way.
Wow. I will
Um,
remember you.
if this was like 1990s, okay, fine. I'm all for it.
Wow.
There's a joke like that on How
Guess
I
who's
Met Your
moving to
Mother.
Thailand? Guess who's moving to Thailand next year?
I know. Okay, so let's see. We've got 2 7s, got taken away 2 of the 10s. Then we've got 5 8s, taken away 5 more. And then it is, let's see, and that is that leaves 2 10s. But there are 3 9s. So this is a 9.
Saying you're for this film, it could be held against you in a court of law. He's already got so much jokes he said online. It's been recorded.
You know what? If Gail ever did leave me, nobody will be surprised.
Gail's like, well, you want? Okay, well, why are you doing this? Well, Exhibit A. Look at all the videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Gale compilation cut.
Yeah, no, well, it is the truth. I mean, Gail and I got very comfortable for the last 20 years.
Bro, all you had to do is lie and say, you know what, I'd love that. That'd be
I
really
know,
cool.
it's amazing. Yeah, no.
You want my shovel from earlier?
Right. Okay, RDV. Yeah, I know everything I'm saying. I'm just digging deeper. I'm building me a hole. All right, so RDV, you get book number 9.
I said, hey, what's going on? Oh, why is the world's weirdest hero the creeper with the supervillains? And why is the trickster with the heroes?
Mystery sells the book.
You could be in a Superman movie. Details inside.
That was a real thing. They were actually offering a spot in the movie. You could win through the comics.
You know, it's accurate. It is dead on accurate for the woman on the right yelling at the guys. Especially after that joke. It's a 10. I like it.
Alrighty.
Henry's just hating every single cover you're putting up tonight, man. I think he's got about 1 or 2 10s, maybe, or higher, or at least higher scores.
No, he's been pretty low all night. I think 7 has been the highest. Henry just doesn't like the Secret Society of Super. He's not a DC fan.
These are kind of like Bob Haney covers. Like
all month long, he's going to be giving low scores because DC sucks. Do you know I found out that we could do a show of awesome Poison Ivy covers off of the very first 2 issues?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like each one of them has like 7 invariants. All right. Anywho, let's see. What do you score this?
I said 10, but the chat's turning on this book faster.
All right. What do you say, Jay?
I'm going 7. It's plain.
Okay.
They could have done some background stuff, and I would have given it a little higher. I do like the showdown, but yeah, 7.
This actually has more background than the X-Men or the Defenders cover that kind of led this off. MK, what do you say?
I'll say, I guess I'll go 8 on this one.
Alrighty. And I'm going to go 9. I really do like this. I think everybody's rendered well. Even Gorilla Grodd looks better and bigger than he normally does. I do like the fact that they filled up that middle spot. I mean, of course, you have Professor Xavier doing this on the X-Men and Doctor Strange doing the same thing on the Defenders. But I like the words moving down and such. So works for me. This book has a ZACK ground because it's white. All right. He with an illegal podcast and illegal car next to his neighbors is going to say he's been selling weed to him. So Henry goes 4.
Yep. All right. Glinzer says it's an 8. Rhaegar says it's a 10. Dark Admiral Marcher says 8. Eddie says what a downgrade, 3.
All right.
Kato says this one's kind of bland. It's a 5. Did Richard Pryor win that movie contest as Tony Hayes? I don't think he won. I think he was just kind of like drafted into. He's like, oh no. I mean, Superman was the hottest property, right? Until they did the third one.
Yes.
Yeah. Tony Hayes says 7. All right. Once a dude says average whole hum cover, it's a 6. Michael Taylor with an 8. Jay saying DC's greater than Marvel. Currently, right now they are, because Marvel has no books other than Spider-Man. That's great. Yeah.
Here we go. No problem. Layout is bad. Letters in the middle of the action, bad. What you can see of the figures is bad. That's why it's a 4.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Eric's dropping in little words, but he can drop in numbers as well. Dude, come on, man. This is
7. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
drop in a score, Eric. You don't have
Dragon comes with 7. It's a blend.
Say again.
Was Ethereal Dragon had a 7. It's a blend.
All right.
Over. Glenn's just asking, will this be a 7 or 8? Hard to call.
I can tell you right now. We have one. Yeah, that's all the numbers.
So Henry Jarek saying, no problem, bro. LL. The layout is bad. The letters in the middle of the action. Yeah. You just read that off. But
we have 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and 1, 6, taking out both 10s, 1, 9, and one of the 4 8s. Now it's 3 8s versus 3 7s. This is a 7. All righty. We have not had it. We've had 1 10. We have had 5 9s, 1 8, 1 5, and now 1 7. All right. The supervillains, the DC supervillains, not starting off strong tonight. I mean, they have 5 9s. That is respectable. That is respectable. We've done 9 covers, so that is most of them. Most of them are hitting the. I mean, that's 5 awesome or super awesome. So far, half the covers have been that. And Desert Rose comes in with 6.
Tony Hayes is every night or every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern is the auction.
Yep. Oh, by the way, did you see the watch the video of the unboxing that we did? I got some good books this week. I'm very proud of the books I got this week. So
you get Desert Rose score then 6?
Yep. I wrote it down. It's still a 7.
Yay.
Alrighty. So let me get the go for book. Let's see. We're on book number 10, and this time it's with Jay.
Yeah, it's going pretty fast.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like this is like a regular hangout where we're just grading covers? This one feels really different.
This feels like
it's Breen and the girls on here.
Yeah, it's Speed Rank.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I do not give out 10s like Halloween candy. If I see a 10, I'll score it as such, says Henry. Henry, I hope you're saying that with a martini glass in one hand and a monocle on your eye. That just sounds like that kind of thing.
Screw these kids. They don't get candy.
They say 8 p.m. Eastern, which usually means around 8:15. That is true facts. Yeah, but show up at 8 because sometimes I'm on time. All righty. I got those Emma Frost issues for me, and they were not stained. It's because it was actual Emma Frost and not my wife dressed as Emma Frost. There you go. Okay, so anywho, book 10. I need to get that book up. And here, Jay, it is. Oh, that is fucking awesome. All right.
I'm going 10 here. Sapphire looks awesome. Again, they're pushing Comet, but he's getting
Grodd looks like Grodd.
Yeah.
Well,
Grodd
Comet's
looks
kind
more
of
like
the main hero of this, and then like they bring in others. Yeah, Captain Comet is the consistent hero. MK, what are you saying?
This one I will go. Yeah, I think I like that. I'll give it a 10 too. I like the Star Sapphire fight. You know, is that the way she's zapping him, and who's out the background? Like also zapping from the back. Yeah, Grodd looks like more a very sinister. He looks like he has red eyes, unless
I know, right?
I don't know. Yeah, he kind of looks like, reminds me of the evil, if you ever saw Harry and the Hendersons, the evil Sasquatch that the father portrayed in the store. That's kind of what he reminds me of here. Like he had like this, you know, he portrayed him as like this evil, you know, monstrous, and he was, you know, Harry was anything. But yeah, I'll go 10. Pretty cool cover.
I think the point we're supposed to take away from this is we all should watch Harry and the Hendersons. What do you say, RDV?
Good movie.
I'd rather watch Elf. Crane Kick or not Supergirl, but Star Sapphire. She's in the Crane Kick from Karate Kid. This is a 10.
All righty then, and I am not jumping off the 10 train. I think that is awesome. Excuse me.
All right, we're starting off.
Hold on
with-
just a sec. Yeah, I want my reasons, of course. I think Grodd is finally drawn with some bulk the way he's supposed to. He is crushing that jaw, though. Wizard almost looks like he's like, remember me? But Star Sapphire, I think, is definitely the star of this particular show. Let's go to the chat, please.
All right, we're starting off with 310s. Glenzer, Tony Hayes, and One Slick Dude saying, comment, getting his arse kicked.
Yep.
Followed by 8 from Darth Kato.
Okay.
Henry saying, book 10, damn, dropped my monocle. El Milgram, man, it's a 5.
Are you really serious there? This is a 5. Come on.
Eddie
I
says,
think it's an I think it's an anti-Al Milgram thing on this.
oh, that's what Eric has. He doesn't like his covers.
Glenzer says Captain Comet trying to grab some leg before he's knocked unconscious. Hail Captain Comet.
All right, Eddie says, impressed, lots of improvement. Red background, especially Grodd and Star Sapphire, it's a 10. And the Ethereal Dragon coming with a 9, followed by Admiral March Hare going with a 10. And then Desert Rose going with an 8, and then Rager going with another 10. And then RIP George Foreman. Scroll back to about an hour ago. Michael Taylor says 10, very cool action covers and colors. Just about to mention George Foreman. See? Let's see here. Manga Reader says it's a 4 at best. I'm not a huge fan, Elgrim fan, but it's 10, says Eric.
Bad proportions. Comet Man's leg is too small. His arm is too long. Magician is very small. That is why it's a 10. Well, he's in the background. His leg is too big. I don't get that.
He's in the distance.
Yeah, I don't get the leg is too big thing.
Comet Man's leg is too big?
I mean, Star Sapphire maybe because it's long, considering where it would have started.
I mean, you've seen Stacy Kibler? Long legs, bro.
Yeah. All righty. Let's. But hey, everybody's got their. We're just giving you the business, Henry. That's all. All right, busted nuts, as we like to say around here. Next up, okay, the score, by the way, first. We have 1, 4, 1, 5, 2 8s, and 1 9 taking on. That's 5 out of the 12 that said this was a 10. This is an awesome cover. I do like that one. It's a very so there we go. Okay, let's see what we've got going on. That was Jay. And next up we have MK. MK, go for book 11. That dude is getting his white privilege checked. That's pretty good. Milgram does have some good covers, believe it or not. This is not one of them, says Henry James. Look, by the way, Jeremy, do not stop being you. We're going to give you some shit for it, but do not stop being you. That's something. I mean, you know, we're friends, therefore we insult the fuck out of each other around here for some reason. All righty, MK, you've got book number 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, with VENKMAN said the last round, did he say that he'd rather watch Elf or Alf over Harry Nevison?
Alf.
Oh, okay, Alf. Okay, all right. I can forget that. I thought he said Elf. I'm like, what? No, I know.
At first, I thought he said Elf as well, but yeah.
Yeah.
Elf
So
makes more
You
sense.
know what, though?
Elf.
I'd rather watch either one of those than watch the other one.
Not a Harry and the Hendersons fan, huh?
I watched when I was little and I was on TV. They had reruns, and I started watching Hogan Family instead.
I watch Hogan Family. Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's a funny show.
It came on right after Alf.
Yeah.
Anywho, back to the covers.
Yeah. I gotta go tell you. You know, I love Captain Comet busting out of the wall, and Dr. Doom there. I mean, not whoever that guy is. You know, next to Grodd. Yeah, no, it's the guy in the bottom reminds me of Mushman from Masters of the Universe also.
You mean Moss Man?
Yeah, Mossman. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of reminds me.
Yeah,
Of,
it sounded like you were saying Mushman, like mouth from Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I meant Moshman. Yeah, yeah, I give it a 10. And Star Sapphire's expression's funny. He's like, ah.
All right, I got into an argument when somebody was talking about who would be on your Mount Rushmore of comedians, and I said Bill Cosby. But I don't care what he did. He was funny as fuck. All right, what do you think there, RDV?
Well, that could be a Floronic Man. I'm not sure.
That actually does look like the Floronic Man.
Or it's Bushmaster from Marvel. All right, Captain Comet dares to be stupid and attack us again. But this time, the new leader will completely destroy him. And the guy in the bottom left is just like, I've got a hood. It's weird. I don't know who it's supposed to be, but it's not the hood, is it? Because that'd be copyright infringement for Marvel. I'm gonna give him 7.
Alrighty then.
Because it looks like Rod's grabbing the guy with the hood. He's like, see, he's right there. Go after him.
Okay, so Jay, what do you think?
I'll give it a little higher than that. I'll go 8.
All right. Then I'm going to agree with Jay. I think this is an okay cover. I think it's a very good cover. It's kind of Kool-Aid Man-ish. It's one of those where somebody bursts through the wall and there's no rebar. But it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll give it an 8. Let's go to the chat and see what they got to say. 5 left remaining. Well, yeah, after this one, we'll have 5 left because I'm doing all 15 issues plus the DC special for the supervillains.
Glinzer says 9. And he says, I love comics, no worries. You can try to bust my nuts. I don't mind. Insult the hell out of me.
You know, you don't have to read it like that, all right? It's a whole different meaning. Oh. Anywho, back to the comics.
Now, this is awesome. It is a 10, says Darth Kato. Don Hayes says, looks like he's copying a field. 10. Which one? Are we talking about Eve? Or, sorry.
Oh, with the Star Sapphire, yeah.
Yeah.
Not between me and Henry, no.
Cool. Captain Kool-Aid Man covered. 10, says Eric Breen.
Oh, Rhaegar is talking about Henry here also. He's in a Hellfire Club setting, dressed like a Victorian Sebastian Shaw in a smoking jacket, smoking a cigar, sipping wine with his pinky out while judging comics. I like that. All right.
Binky.
Eddie says
man gets a 10.
8, says Eddie. He says only villains stand out bland backgrounds for getting a character hole. What? 1-6 dude says 8. Starfire's pose is just messed up and twisting to 2 different directions. She's flexible, okay? Rhaegar says 9. Desiree says this one is cool. I bestow a 10 on this one. Rhaegar says, I see your Bill Cosby and I raise you a Richard Pryor. I see your Richard Pryor.
I like Richard Pryor, but Bill Cosby makes me laugh.
see your Richard Pryor. I raise you a Gregory Hines.
Well, for comedians, George Carlin, Bill Cosby, those 2 would definitely, because you only get 4. But
obviously for acting, I like Gregory Hines.
4.
Yeah.
Energetic says book 11. I quotes almost like this one. It is a 7.
Dark Admiral March get invited to the Hellfire Club. I'm a big fan of Emma Frost cigars and wine.
Dark Admiral says 10. 8 says cool action cover, says Michael Taylor. Looks like the guy in the hood is choking the Starfire. Yeah. I'll go Robin Williams on Mount Rushmore of comics.
He would have to be on there too. So that's number 3.
Yeah,
I thought about Red Fox because he is funny as and I gotta admit, the 2 that I was stuck on, Red Fox and Andy Griffith. A lot of people don't know, before he was on TV, Andy Griffith was a stand-up comedian, and he was very much kind of the country version of Bill Cosby, where he would sit down and he would tell stories that were jokes, and it was really good. But there's quite a few. In all honesty, you can't understate what Jerry Seinfeld did for comedians, because he was the first person on Johnny Carson, and he was the first person that kind of blew them up. So, and he's funny as fuck as well. So,
I
or at least he was in the 80s.
I think he's a lot.
Rodney Dangerfield's funny too.
See, you know what? You're right. Rodney Dangerfield deserves so maybe it's a really tough, because there's a lot of them, but Rodney Dangerfield would also deserve a spot because he's very much somebody who would search out and find young comedians. So a lot of them owe their career to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I said, Don Rickles at those the celebrity roasts he was on fire, man. Every time he came on there. And then you get Foster Brooks, was just trolling right back.
Yeah. Like,
and then do you and you got to think, are you just doing are you just talking about the ones that make you laugh or the ones that actually have historical significance?
I'm talking about the ones
Lenny Bruce never made me laugh, but Lenny Bruce did a shit ton for comedians as far as censorship and what you can say on stage. So yeah, anyway, we're going for book number 12. I believe this is mine again. So I got this one. Let's see what we are talking about. The supervillains vanishing, but to where? There's only one way to learn our secret, Captain Comic. Follow us if you dare. And we've got Buckler and Abel on the cover here. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a Blockbuster, Reverse Flash, Star Sapphire, and who is he again? Alchemist or something? I like the colors, the doorway with everything else. Everybody's drawn well. I think Blockbuster could be taller, but they probably gave him that height so Star Sapphire could be in there, giving us the butt shot. I'm going 9. What do you say, RDV?
I say that looks like Dr. Alchemy now.
Dr. Alchemy. Yeah, okay.
Reverse Flash is on there, and he's cool. 8.
Oh, you said 8. Okay. Jay, what do you say?
I'm going 10 here. This is awesome.
All righty.
I'm loving it.
MK.
Yeah, cool cover. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 9 on this one. You know, good. Yeah, I like how everyone's just escaping to the portal there. And I always used to confuse the Alchemist with Dr. Alchemy for some reason. I'm not sure what series is the Alchemist from, that character. You guys know?
Fullmetal Alchemist is anime.
Oh, it's an anime? Okay. I know I've heard that name before. I might just can't remember which series. Yeah, I'll go 9. Pretty cool cover.
All righty. And I do believe that leads us to the chat. All righty. Let's see. What does the chat say?
There's a rose. I love watching people roast people. And I said that's why I love Don Rickles.
Yeah. Comedians make best actors. Dangerfield, and I haven't really seen
Rob
his.
Williams.
In fact, most of the older ones I've less likely seen them because I'm too old. Right. Robin Williams in 1 hour photo was fan-freaking-tastic.
Oh, yeah. He kind of changed, right? But
by the way, did you know that Lenny Bruce is not afraid? That is absolutely why he was awesome. All right. Finally, Zoom is involved. Is that supervillain wearing flip-flops?
Yeah.
He is not. He is barefoot.
Glinzer coming in with a 10. Another great shot of Starfire. Eric Breen says 10. I don't know which one off our R.E.M. song, but Dark Admiral says 9. Rhaegar says 10. Henry says book 12. It's average. It's a 6. It ain't Halloween.
What?
Well, if you're handing out the kids and it's not on Halloween, we might have to call somebody on you.
No, it's Halloween. You're just handing out the raisins. I mean, it's the same thing. You're handing out low scores like they're candy, but they're not candy. They're raisins.
Desert Rose says 9. Tony Hayes says 8. Dark Tato says Starfire looking fine. I'll give it a 9. 3 ass shots says Tony Hayes. But yeah, there's no buts about it. Michael Taylor says 9. Cool cover and colors. Eddie Raymond or Ramen, or could be. I think it's Raymond. I'll go 6, but I can't go to.
Oh, 10. Eric is saying Blockbuster did wear flip flops, considering who was drawn. Yeah.
Is that what they run the business?
Oh.
Eddie says I said 10.
All righty. And let's see. One Slick 9, the guy with the green hood, is Dr. Alchemy. Thank you. And then we've got an 8 from Ethereal. All righty then. Let's get the stop and score this puppy up. There we go. And let's see. What we had here was 1 6 knocking out one of those 6 10s, 4 7s, taking out all but one, but then we have 9 9s. 9 9, or if you're a fan of the TV show, 9 9. All right, let's get this to the 9s.
Handing out rotten apples. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, I didn't score the last one. We had 1 7 and 5 8s taking out the 10s, and then 2 9s left. So it is 2 9s. Okay, I'll just move this
Rest
back
in
up.
peace, DVD. What?
We are dealing. We've got a lot of 9s tonight. We really do. I think if there's ever a 10, it's another 10 in this lot. It's going to be the next one. Let's see. I took this one, so it's RDV is going to take book 13.
A lot of villains said 9.
Yeah. Go for book 13. Alrighty, hair Jermic. At least they're covered in rotten caramel. You show me a tropical fruit, I'll show you a. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's see. RDB, you get book number 13, where they're going after the crime syndicate.
First, the secret society and the crime syndicate. No matter who I battle, the Earth dies. That's right, because no one knows who the hell you are, bro. Go get an actual real hero.
The Earth is going to die because Justice League and Superman don't exist. But anywho, what do you think of the way it looks?
Well, here's one thing. They're in space. Reverse Flash is dead.
So most of them are, by the way.
I mean, the space ones could probably survive in space.
This is the 70s, back when you can breathe in space.
I'm like, how is the Reverse Flash breathing in space? There's no bubble around a truck or nothing. And that is that Adam Strange?
You can breathe in space until even all the way up to the 80s, where
yeah. I thought it was Adam Strange at first in the upper left corner, but it's not. It's the evil Flash. Who should also be dead too.
No.
It's a 10 for the absurdity.
All righty, Jay, what do you think?
They are not in outer space. They are out in a rural area up in the night sky. That's what I'm going with because I can't stand the whole breathing in space thing. It bothers me. I'm going to go, because of that, I can go 9 here.
All right, MK, what do you say?
Yeah, a pretty interesting cover. I guess I was pointed out, the whole everybody in space here, is kind of interesting.
Night sky.
Yeah, I'll go 9. I'll go 9 too. Yeah.
All righty, I'm going 10. I think the colors on this are fantastic. Everybody's drawn pretty well. Even the ones in the background, they're actually drawn. Modern day would have them faceless and shit. Everybody looks all right. Yeah, I'd like this, man. This is a poster cover. That is pretty cool. First Secret Society and now the Crime Syndicate. No matter who I battle, the Earth dies. Gets a 10 from me. And Eddie saying, finally, 10. Glenzer says 9. You could take it from One Slick.
One Slick dude says 10. This has Golden Age feel to the cover. Eric Breen says 10. Rager says 10. Rose says 9. Reverse Flash borrowed Batman's underwear. That's only for rear entry. I didn't know about breathing in space, though. Let's see here. 7 is what a matter with Hal's left arm.
That's not Hal.
No.
But it's broken.
Yeah.
7 and 9.
Tony. Yeah, 9 for Kato. Now what you mean by DVD, Dick Van Dyke. I was like, what are you talking about DVDs for? I'm like, VHS is older. 10 is for Dark Iron Roll, March Hare. Make breathing space great again, says Rager. Book 13, it's okay. It's a good cover. It's a 7. Tony Hayes, that's not Hal. It's Power Ring from Earth 3. Okay, but that looks weird. Michael Taylor says 9. Very cool cover and colors and detail.
All
Darth
right.
Kato, yep, so kicking, and Clint is up there too. Clint, I love you.
Okay, we got to stop. If you have any last minute votes, just put them on in there. We will count them. We will make sure they count. That being said, scoring this up, we've got 2 7s We've got 6 9s, and it's going after 7 10s. So the 9s win. Batman has dropped seat for rear entry. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Bomb.
Re-entry, yeah.
Alrighty, and let's say go for 13. I answered your email there, Bama. There you go.
It's Bama.
Bama. Sorry, we've been joking about Bama, so
Obama.
it became Bama. It's Bama. I know Bama's gonna beat you.
Obama's gonna beat you because we know Alabama doesn't stand a chance.
Okay, so we've got book number 14, and I do believe. Okay, hold on. If I had 12, that would be RDV. This would be Jay. Jay, you get book number 13.
Ooh, I like
14. I mean 14.
14, yeah. A lot of stuff going on here. I like it. I'll give it a 10.
All righty. And MK, what do you say?
For a split second, I thought that was Krang on the lower left corner. Yeah.
I thought it was Kilowog at first.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, pretty cool. I like how, Power Rings like zapping everybody. Yeah. I'll go I think I'll go 9 in this one.
All righty. And okay, so RDB.
You know, it'd be even more sinister if instead of the lantern turned people into monsters, it stole the life force of them to give him energy for his lantern.
That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
But it was too dark. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a 10.
All righty, we got a 10 from RDV and from me.
Oh, that's Johnny Quick up there. Oh, that's what it is. Flash is Johnny Quick.
I know this will kind of sound stupid because it's an older cover anyway, but I don't know. I'm getting some really cool. This is what comics used to be like vibes, especially from this cover. It's got a lot of ray light going on. It's not necessary to make the image look cool, but the impossible and ridiculous premise that's on the cover, it's entertaining. It's entertaining. I like this. So, all right, let's go to the chat.
All right. And what we here? Glenzer starting off with a 10.
Oh, Henry checked it and put the 14. All right, Glenzer started off with 10. Okay, thank you.
Eddie Raymond saying, yes, actually, evil invasion 10. Eric Breen says, unlike Stacy Keebler, this is a 10. Shots fired at Jay. Another awesome cover. It's a 10, says Darth Kato. Book 14, like the creatures. It's okay. It's a 7, says Henry. Desert Rose says 9. Ethereal Dragon says 7. One Slick Dude says 9. Comet's hips don't look right compared to his legs. Well, his hips don't lie. His hip skewer's still hot. So is Terry Wilson. And Trish Stratus. Wow. Michael Taylor says 10. Very cool action cover. Colors and nice detail. Tony Hayes says 8. Dark Admiral March Hare says 10. Stacey Kilber is a 20, says Jay. Love it, says 10. It's a 10, says Obama. Rhaegar says 9. If she were triplets, says Eric Lowe. Stacey Dash. I can't remember Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash, she was in the Rachel Pryor movie Moving. She was in Clueless. She played she's the black girl, the best friend.
Oh, yeah. Is she the one who became conservative?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought she was a wrestler for some reason, but must be thinking of a different girl.
No, Stacy Keebler's the wrestler. Stacey
Trish
Dash,
Stratus still looks hot.
Yeah,
Wow.
she does.
She got
actually
hotter
looks
as
better, yeah.
All right, we got the stop. Let me score this really quick. And then by all means continue the conversation. 2 7s, 1 8, and 4 9s, going after 10 10s. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our second 10 of the night. All righty.
Yeah, Eric says Steve Skipper was okay, but Miss Hancock over at Disney WCW was hotter.
And I think for current girls, the puppet girl is pretty hot.
Dude, does Stacy Keibler still have the
She
Guinness
did
World
miss
Record?
she did miss Hancock in WWE for
So does
a hot minute
Stacy?
too.
So does Stacy Keibler still have the longest legs?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, it was a Guinness World Record actually.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, it was a WWE. Vince
Pick it up.
said it was true.
Oh, yeah, it's
All right.
kayfabe Guinness World. Okay.
Hey, hun. Excuse me, guys. I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
And while he is gone, we'll take over the channel.
Trish Stratus has a 10 caboose. Perfect 10.
Dude.
Always has.
So the reason she's still in shape, apparently she switched to like doing yoga. That was her whole thing. She
was a health fitness nut even before she got into wrestling.
Yeah, yeah. She's
always.
She was a playmate
Oh,
actually
nice.
before she got in.
I know Tori Wilson did Playboy. I didn't know.
So she was like doing a Pentos or something before. She was a model, and then she went to the WWE, and then became all. Then she switched to she became vegan.
I'm sorry. Who are you talking about?
Trish Stratus.
Oh, okay. I just didn't. This would be a no, Tony. I'm not going to get my channel shut down. Alrighty, so it's book 15. This goes to MK.
Oh, it's a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, yeah, I think this is a 10 for me. You know, got the green dude strangling. Looks like what was it, like Poison Ivy?
MARANYA.
Yeah. And Blockbuster grab. I'm not sure who that is. Like
The Golden Age Adam.
Oh, going. Okay, yeah. Totally different costume. Yeah. Yeah, I like the bear, and yeah, and Dr. Alchemist in the background, just like
sorry. Desert Rose says guess Playgirl covers are all too then.
That would be an absolute yes. I'm gonna put there was no way in hell that would have ever happened, even if YouTube allowed it. But
yeah, equal opportunity, right? I guess that's what
no equal opportunity for nudity on my channel. No, I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you there. I meant from
I'm a
You don't want the Shawn Michaels in Playgirl?
Not even a little bit. I'm a dude. It's my channel.
Yeah, Maranya and Rose would be like, "Oh, damn you." Yeah, I'll go 10.
Although we did promise MARANYA and that we would do a beefcake book. So, yeah. All right. Anywho, what'd you score this, MK?
Yeah, I'll go 10 here.
All right. How about you, RDV?
So last night, Zach was like, "Oh yeah, it's Fluorescent Man." I'm like, "Fluorescent light bulb?" It's Floronic.
Yes.
To be fair, I couldn't remember what his name was either, but I'm like, it's not Fluorescent. They'll just say that. Wow. I guess Dark Alchemy, his arm's a little messed up. That's really long, and it's like this weird pose. Is he getting ready to choke slam somebody? It's at the Big Show getting ready to talk. Oh, that's Dr. Midnight on the bottom there. Just Society. Oh, that's crazy. That's hell. Then where's the rest of them? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go 10 though. I like this. Because you have like you said the vines wrapping around Dr. Midnight and he's just like screaming in pain. I love it.
All righty. And Jay, what says you?
Blockbuster looks like he's trying to love Golden Age Adam in all the wrong ways, and Golden Age Adam
I know, right?
not loving him back.
Are you thinking Jungle Love?
Oh.
No.
I'll go 8.
Jungle Love is driving me, man. It's driving me.
No. I hate that song.
I love it.
I love that.
I prefer the time. Okay, Jungle Love. Do you prefer the time or the 1970s version he's talking
Steve
about?
Miller Band, bro.
Oh, that's Steve Miller. That's a different song. They're not the same song.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the chat where we start with Glinzer, Dark Admiral, and Darth Kato throwing 10s at the book here.
Driving me mad, making me crazy. I'm sorry.
it's a earworm.
Jungle Love.
Yeah, you're singing Jane Silent Bob there.
No, it's freaking Morris Day and the Time was 15 to 20 years before.
But here's though, everybody knows it from Jay and Silent Bob. And
No, everybody knows it from the 1980s because he was popular. Good Lord. Okay, yeah, okay.
Maybe
Anywho,
back.
what do you
Maybe,
think about
maybe
the book?
Hey, Steve
Maybe
Miller,
they-
not the same song.
Let's go to the chat and start with Eddie.
Yeah. For Eddie, does well, we got Glinzer, Dark Admiral March, and then Dark Halo the 10. Eddie says 5. I don't know these characters at all. He doesn't know these characters. You need to freshen up on your Justice Society then. All right. Then with Theo Dragon says 10, Rhaegar says 7, Tony Hayes says 7. Guess I better look up Dalton's channel. This is a Harley Cameron 10. That's right, Eric Breen. They should all feel the wrath. Feel the wrath! All right. Once like dude says 10. Desiree says normal. We'll go here. 9 from Michael Taylor. Book 15. This is a very good cover. It's an 8. Oh, that's one of the highest scores he's given tonight. Thank you, Henry. She a pet man. Oh. Buckler had some sweet covers. I love this work. Big Mike says yes, we can. 10. Desiree says 7, and then
Don't read Tony's. Although
Yeah.
Blitzers is good.
Yeah.
And by the way, Pistachio is right. The Bird is better than Jungle Love.
First of all, I didn't know you could translate tweets,
Yes.
especially when you're not even in Indiana. How do you said it?
After a while. Yeah.
Tweet you on Twitter.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna get the stop. If you have a last minute vote, by all means, put that on in there. This really is just a hangout where we're grading covers tonight.
Tony, I love Harley Cameron, but I also love Timeless Tony Storm and Mariah May. Wow. That
All right,
ending.
kids, we got 1 5 3 7s, 2 8s, 1 9, trying to take down 10 10s and losing by 3. This is a 10. All right, one more last book of the night, ladies and gentlemen. All
You know
right,
what- you know
so
what the
far
drop-
we've had 4 10s. We've got 8 9s, 1 8, 1 7, and 1 5.
Also,
And,
I gotta ask, why
what's
would you be using any soap in the river whatsoever?
Because you went down in the river to pray, studying about them good old ways.
I just feel like, what year is this? The 1800s, where
I
people,
know, right?
like just taking a bath down in the river. I was like, I'd be more worried about hearing banjos near the river.
Okay, and let's see. I think I lead us off on the last one here, and it is the DC Secret Society of Supervillains special from 1977. We have the Looming Villains, which we've missed so far. There haven't been. This is the only time we've got the Looming Villains. We have everybody looking confused and scared, except for Comet Man, who's ready to fight. On your guard, heroes! The supervillains can strike from anywhere at any time. Finally, Grodd looks huge and menacing. I like the fact that they've included Bizarro Poison Ivy's joined us this time. And is that Airwave? 10. I dig this. What do you say, RDV?
I say it is a 10 because, yeah, all together. Every time I see Poison Ivy like that, I'm like, Marianne, no, your time on the island made you a villain.
That's true. I just like the fact that we're seeing Poison Ivy as a villain.
Also, I want the end reveal that the Comet is actually John Cena Peacemaker.
I
What do
don't
you
see
think,
John
Jay?
Cena there. 10, easy 10.
Well, see, before he became a villain, John Cena, you could see him, but now you can't see him.
No, you
All
can't.
right, MK, what do you say?
Yeah, I'll go 10. Yeah, what the heck? You know,
All right,
like,
let's see what the rest of the crowd is saying in the
Chat
chat.
says all together 10, says Eddie.
Altogether iconic.
Glinzer says 10, Rhaegar says 10, Tony Hayes says 7. Cover of the night, says Glinzer.
Cover of the night.
All right,
It
Eddie
has good
Rickman,
colors. Cover
says,
of the night
best of
and
all.
good action. What?
thanks, cool 10. All right, we got here. Once the dude says, crowd looks awesome here. Cool. Theory Dragon says 10. That's a cool cover. 10. Says it Rose. Bizarro looks like Dracula. It's a 10. Yes. To the beat of the cover of the night, dance till the morning light.
To the beat of the cover of the night. What? Dance till the morning light.
Eric Breen says 10. He also probably says stop singing soon.
Yep. 10, please. That's what he said. Okay.
10 from Errol. 10 from Michael Taylor. It's the best squad. Obama says 10, please. That's what he said.
Because Big Mike. Okay, never mind. I got it, Bama.
All right, Henry Jimmy says book 16. Apparently, Rich Buckler did a lot of these covers. There are some problems. Yeah, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Batman.
It gives me it gives me Super Friends vibes. Anyway, you were reading. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, he's just saying these. I don't like these. They're not. The heroes aren't drawn well.
Yeah.
7.
I'm fine. Like I said, I'm fine with it.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of covers like these where they're not drawn well. That's just the way the Silver Age was.
Something like that. All righty. There you go, gang. That is the last book of the night. Let's find out where these things go. We have a clear loser as far as all these is concerned. This is a 10. There's 2 8s, 2 7s, and 15 10s. So this one definitely gets up to the 10s. And now we have 5 10s. We have 8 9s.
Good night, one sec.
And those are the only ones we're going to be scoring today because number 16 is Supervillains. Number whatever it was, Soupy Sales is Darkseid. And then we have the X-Men Defenders ripoff at number 15. Number 14 was Calabac beating the shit out of Grodd. And we're going to figure out the rest. All righty, let me get the go for 9s. This one, there's not 8 covers here, so this one's going to be a little rough.
Desert Rose, I don't think anyone here can do the Al Pacino voice.
I'll take a flamethrower to this place. Yeah, I don't know.
How about the Scarface guy? Where they
say hello to my little friend.
Say hello. I'm never
going to come down the Duncan. Yeah, come down the Dunkachinos.
It's a Dunkachino.
Yeah, it's a Dunkachino. Yeah. No, I have to get what's the actor from SNL? He can do it real well.
Oh, it was Tony Hader, I think his name is Bill Hader.
Yeah, Bill Hader. Bill Hader. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like every time he does it, I was like, that's so spot on.
Okay, let me get this here. We've got the 9s, and then we got book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna have to do another one here with 6, 7, and 8. All righty, I need your favorite and least favorite of the 9s. RDV, what do you say?
Least the favorite of the
favorite and least favorite of the 9s, and we have 8 of them to choose from.
There's so many.
Yep.
Favorite is probably gonna be the Kid Flash.
The Kid Flash, which is number 5. All right.
All right. Least.
Y'all want to see these before again?
I mean, I've already seen all of them.
All right.
But yeah, afterwards, if you want to, go. Least favorite. Probably the bottom left one, 6.
All righty. Number 6, the Kool-Aid Man. All righty. Jay, what do you say? Best and worst of the 9s.
Best. Oh gosh, I'll go with best being the Kid Flash, and the worst being. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Trash Can as the worst. The first one.
The first one. All right. MK, favorite and least favorite.
Yeah, I'm with Jay here. Same here. I think Flash one is the best, and the Trash one is the worst. That's just disrespectful to Batman.
Okay. I'm thinking my favorite is 8, the Crime Syndicate, and my least favorite is, I've got to agree with you guys. I got to agree with RDV. Him versus the Kool-Aid Man one. That one loses me. Number 6. All right, let's get to the chat. Al Pacino and Heat. Don't waste my motherfucking time. Donkitino. Practice. Yeah, okay. The 9s, 1 is the best, 3 is the worst, says Henry. All righty, 1 is the best, 3 is the worst. He chooses the Hawkman issue. Love Heat. 6 is the best, says Darth Kato. And let's see, he believes that the 3rd is the worst. Next up, we have best SC, says ready. 8 is the best. All righty. And let's see, Bama says 8 is best, 1 is worst. And then we have best is 9 San Francisco getting best 9 San Francisco getting racked. That's 3. And then worst is the first issue. Okay, Dark Admiral says 8 and 6. And then Glenzer 9 San. Okay, I read that one. 8 and 6 was Dark Admiral. Eric said 8 and 1 is worst. 8 is best, 1 is worst. And then we have 2 and 6 from Desert Rose. 2 and 6. And then we have Tough. 5 is best. First is worst. Okay. And then we have 8 and 2 from Ethereal Dragon. And then we have a lot of good ones, though, says Michael Taylor. Okay, is that where we land? Oh, all right. Let me get the stop. If you have a last-minute vote, put that up. This is all over the place. I mean, with so many in one.
He's going to win, though, as the most positives, though.
Hold on. Don't spoil it. I do the work.
spoil
Well,
it.
yeah, actually, Eight's
Right
going to win
along.
because not only does it have the most positives, it has no negatives. So, okay, you spoiled that. But we'll go
No,
through
what do
the
you
other.
mean? You read it
Let
off.
me do my thing.
It's like,
Shush. I command it. All right.
Hey, I'm not
next,
married to you.
the
You can't
next
shush me.
best is book number 5. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that was the Kid Flash.
I don't need
All
this
righty, and
piece.
then the follow-up. Man, it's all negative from here.
All right.
We have. I'm going to count the ones that actually got votes more than the ones that didn't get anything, and that would mean the next best would have been book number 2 because it got 1 positive, 1 negative. And then the ones that just got no mention at all, so they're positive, would have been book number 4.
Rager just came in with a 7 is his best and 5 the worst.
Okay. 7 is best.
Yep, and 5 is worst.
Okay, and 7 was the metronome, right?
I believe that's the only one that hasn't been moved yet.
No, it would have been this one right here. This is 7. All right, so that automatically gets to the next. There we go. And book 4 would have been a non-mention, and then we got the negative ones. And the negative ones were that would be 4, that would be 3, and that would be 1. Okay, so the 1 would be. Wait, did I do that one? Yeah, the 1 would be book. This one, book 3, and then we would have the 4 was 6. Nope, sorry. It would be this one, that one. I'm losing track here, guys.
6 is like when the green hood with the burst on the wall.
Yep, I think
5 was Cash.
This was 3. All righty. Yeah. And then 6 was that. And okay, so this one is next. And then we would have this one. No, this one would be here. Nope, this one would be here. And then this one would be here. No, right here. There we go. All right, now we've got it. Okay, now we can move up into the 10s. That would be easier because there's only 5. And I won't lose track so easy. All right, let me get the go for the 5s. All right. God dang it. Go for 5s. Now, this one's the important one. This is the one we're sending to the bracket fights. Okay. I don't know why I said 5s. Go for 10s. What the fuck am I talking about? Go for 10s. All right. I am not working anymore. Okay. So, RDV.
All righty then. Wow.
Eric says best. Going for the 10s.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going for the 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I agree with him though, but the best is 5 up there with all the Bizarro and all them.
All right.
The worst. Ass shot comet number 3.
Ass shot number 3. All right, number 3 is the worst.
Ash on comets.
Jay! Ass on comics. All right, Jay, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with VENKMAN on this one. This one was tough, but yeah, obviously the special's the best one, and there's not a bad one here. But yeah, we'll go with the caboose as the worst one.
All right, and what do you think, MK?
Well, for best, I was kind of torn between 1 and 5, but I think I'll go 5 by a little bit more.
Okay.
Best, the special, and worst. Yeah, has to be the 4. Yeah, I'll go with 4.
All righty, that is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. All 4 of us picked the number 5 as the best, but we have 2 on 3 and 2 on 4 as far as the worst is concerned. Let's go to the chat where Eric says 5 is best and 2 is the worst. And then Henry, the 10s, 4 is best, River of Death, and 2 is the worst. All righty. 4 is best, 2 is the worst. And then we've got Eddie saying 5, 3, 2, 1, 4.
5 is the best, and I guess 4 is the worst.
He's ordering okay. He's scoring them up. Okay, there we go. 5 is the best, 4 is the worst. Let's see, 10 last issue, worst 10 third issue, best 10 last. Oh, okay, I see what's saying. And third issue. All right, 5 and 4 says Ethereal. And then we have Darth Kato. 3rd is the best, 2nd is the worst. And we have Desert Rose saying 5 is the best, 3rd is the worst. And then we have 5 is the best, 4th is the worst. Next up, we have 5 is the best, 4th is the worst from Bama will beat you, or Bama will beat Big Mike. Actually, I think if those two got in a fight, Michelle would kick the fuck out of him, by the way. Let's see, Gorilla Pimp Slap is the best. Alrighty, that's number 2, and 4 is the worst. There we go.
Michael B, I the captain now.
And 5 is the best, and 3 is the worst, according to Michael Taylor as well. All righty, guys.
A lot of 5 4s and 5 3s there.
Let's go. So we got to stop. And what are the negatives? Okay. Let me. Well, you know what? Once again, we know what the best one is.
I feel like Michelle camera behind the scenes, like, what's going on, Barry?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Give him my money. We obviously, with 12 positives, the special is going to the bracket fights. Following up on that, the next highest has to be the first book right here, because it literally is the only other one with a positive spin. Next up is book number 2. That would be this one, which had 1 positive and 3 negatives. And then this had 1 positive, 5 negatives. And then this cover right here, book 4, had 1 positive, 6 negatives. So there you go, gang. That is the finale, the final run. Bracket fights. We have the DC special. I added that as a last minute. I was thinking, wait a second. I remember and I added that. It's kind of like that Emma Frost. I didn't have that on the page beforehand, but there you go. I'll put that in the bracket fights. We are starting DC Comics, ladies and gentlemen. Just to give you a little preview, I've already got a whole bunch of them made and ready to go, but Sunday is going to be the Joker. Tuesday is going to be Mr. Mitsopitalik. And then Wednesday will be Eclipse. So hopefully next Friday will be Poison Ivy, but Poison Ivy has a shit ton of covers. I was thinking about doing just her series because as bad as it is on the inside, the covers are fantastic.
Well, isn't that great? It's fertilizer.
Right. Darkseid then, and then Clayface, Solomon Grundy, Lex Luthor, Killer Frost, Brainiac, Black Adam, Ra's al Ghul, Cheetah, lame Batman villains, and we close the season out with Blackfire, unless I decided to shuffle that along. That's going to be the lineup for the next season.
Blackfire. That's Mike versus Barry.
There you go. Yes. Big Mike won the fight to decide who would play the wife. All righty. There you go. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. I was actually kind of thinking that maybe this would be a no tenor. It would be like static.
Are you kidding me? I don't think Jennifer Aniston would go for Obama. They'd probably go for Michael Obama after seeing him dance and seeing that thing, that trouser snake. She like, sorry, Barry.
I know you're like, that's probably not hard to believe, right?
Yeah.
There you go. That's yeah. See, Bama's leaving. You guys talked about his wife. You talked about Big Mike too much.
Well, no, that's actually Big Mike typing later, y'all. And then if it was Barry, it'd be like, help.
So also tomorrow will be the auction. If anybody can hang out and chat for a while, Eric will be busy with his basketballing. And it's going to be a really good. I've got some great books. I'm very happy with the books that came in. So please join us for that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. And with all that said,
you know what you should do? You should
you
should have the basketball game on. That way you'll lure Eric in.
Yeah, like if I can put it on one of the screens here, then Eric can hang out and watch the game at the same time. Well,
you know what you do? Put the TV right behind the books.
You know what? That is not a bad idea. I wonder if I can actually do that. All right. Anywho, kids, you guys have a great time. Don't forget on Saturday morning, Geeky Puppet Show has a reading, right? Usually you do.
At 9 a.m. Eastern, some more Sonic, or not Sonic, but more Scooby-Doo.
All right. Then tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, the auction. See you then. You kids have a great time, and thank you very, very much for watching.
And 9 p.m. Eastern, TMT.
Bye. Later.
All right.
Adios.